Hi everyone, this is Mike from NewJerseyInsurancePlans.com. Today I'm going over individual health plans again, and specifically the health care, the health insurance exchange options in New Jersey. So I'll go over Amerihealth, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Health Republic, which is a new option for this year. And the reason I'm doing this video is I feel like the healthcare.gov website is a little misleading in the benefits it's putting out to everyone, and I can see why people can get tripped up and not realize that some of the networks are different than what they're used to and different than what's presented to them. So I'm just going to do a quick review today of the different networks that are available on the plans so you can get a feel for what you're selecting. So I went on to healthcare.gov, as you can see here, and I just put in some basic information as if I'm 35 years old living in Atlantic County, and this is just for illustration purposes only, and it gives me 26 plan options. So I'm going to go through each carrier so you can um, see which, I'll go over how the networks will work for you in your particular situation. So Amerihealth has a few different options. The first one is the Amerihealth. It's their regional preferred network. The regional preferred is their traditional network, which is, if you've ever had them before, it's their normal network, which is all of New Jersey. It goes pretty far into Pennsylvania. I believe it's the 9 or so surrounding counties around Philadelphia area, and it's a really strong network. So if you'll see here, this plan here is a regional preferred, so that is their normal network. One of their other options is called the local value plan. Now the local value is a subset of their regional preferred, so it's about 79% of their regional preferred network, so it's a smaller network, and it also is only New Jersey with the exception of Children's Hospital in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia. So if you need to see hospitals in Philadelphia, do not take the local value plan. Okay, so I say again, do not take the local value if you need hospitals in Philadelphia with Amerihealth, at least on that local value plan. The regional preferred plan will work perfectly for you. Now, breaking it down even further is their tier plans, their tier 1 advantage plan. Now the tier 1 plan breaks it down even further. So they take the local value, they split it apart into a tier 1 and tier 2. If you see a tier 1 provider, you pay a lower amount. If you see a tier 2 provider, you pay a higher amount. And I have a list of those hospitals, so you don't have to go digging through everything, and I'll put that in the description and on a web post. But here's the list that I'll provide. It shows each one, tier 1 and tier 2, so you can go through each option, and I'll have that PDF. Now Amerihealth also, they have a national network that you can use. So they are the only carrier in New Jersey for individual plans that's offering the national plan. So here, their Point of Service Plus plan. So locally it will use the regional preferred network, which I went over earlier, and also it has access to this national plan. And the national network is provided through a company called Multiplan. So to look up that network, you will not go to Amerihealth.com. You will go to this website, which I had already brought up. It's phcs.com, and that's Multiplan. So this is what you will use to search for a provider outside of this area. So if you're going to New York, Connecticut, wherever you're going, this is what you'll use if you have that national network. So again, it's the only carrier right now in New Jersey selling the national network for the individual plans. Okay. So going back to healthcare.gov, next I will show you the Health Republic plans of New Jersey. They are a newcomer to our state, and at this moment they're using the QualCare HMO network. It's actually a very strong network. You may not have heard of them, but it's a pretty strong network, and they're a bit unique. They have hospitals not only in New Jersey, but they're very strong in Pennsylvania. I have this PDF which I'll provide. Here's the Philadelphia region hospitals. They will have Penn, Children's Hospital, Jefferson, Fox Chase, all the big hospitals that people tend to go to. They are all in network. And additionally, they have in New York City Memorial Sloan Kettering. So they have a very strong hospital network. So I would definitely consider them in my options if you're looking at the different plans. Okay. Now we'll go back to the list here. We'll go back to Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield. Now, just like Amerihealth with the tier options, Horizon is doing the same thing. So Horizon has, I don't know, 4 or 5 different plans, and they're called either the Advance plans or the Advantage plans. Now, the Advantage plans, that is your traditional managed care network that they have always used. So if you previously had the Horizon HMO or HMO Access or EPO, this is the same exact network that you've always had. It's all of New Jersey. I believe DuPont is still in the network down in Delaware. You can still go into Philadelphia and see those hospitals. They're still in network, and nothing's changed with that. What they added, though, is this Advance plan. Now, this is what I don't like about this website. It is misleading. So the Advance network is a subset of the normal managed care network, and it has 2 separate deductibles. So it's showing here a $1,500 deductible for the hospital, but that's really only if you see a tier 1 hospital. So it doesn't even get into that here. But if you click on details, still here it does not get into the important details of the deductibles, even though it looks like it does. If you go to Summary of Benefits, now there's a lot of information here, but I know the option, so I'll select this, the Advance Silver, which is the one I had clicked on. This is the actual Summary of Benefits, the big one, the 9-pager. Now, if you look at this one, you'll see that $1,500 deductible. That's for a tier 1 hospital. Now here it actually now lists the $2,500 deductible for the tier 2 hospital. So you'll see it in this summary, but you do not see it on any other summary. It's important to note because you may find that in your area all of your hospitals are tier 2, and it may not make sense to take this plan. So I have the list, the Horizon Hospital list, just like the other carriers, so you can actually see. So here in our hometown, we tend to go to AtlantiCare, which is very close by, and AtlantiCare is a P, has a little P there. It means it's tier 1. But if we were traveling and we decided that for whatever reason we wanted to go to Robert Wood Johnson University, that's tier 2. So that means if I had a knee surgery at AtlantiCare, it's a $1,500 deductible. They're tier 1. But if I went to Robert Wood Johnson, it's a $2,500 deductible, and they are separate deductibles. So it's important to note that they are separate, and the only way you would know that is by digging into all the details and pulling in that full summary of benefits. So again, this is Mike from NewJerseyInsurancePlans.com.